The Resources Minister has flagged a broader industry overhaul may be necessary to bring down energy prices in Australia. The government has been light on specifics while negotiating with gas producers, and the opposition argues the uncertainty is damaging the economy.
It's not just gas exporters reaping huge profits from the energy crisis. Other players could also be price gouging in the opaque market, according to Resources Minister Madeleine King.
What I think needs to happen is that all gas suppliers and retailers and even power generators need to be considered in this whole story of rising gas prices, and not just targeting the export industry when there is in fact a wider industry that is all playing its part in the problems we see emerging.
Her words are in stark contrast to those of her colleague, Industry Minister Ed Husic, who argues those gas producers have huge market control and are using it.
Their view is they can keep doing what they've been doing, even though the country, everyone has been saying to them, you've got to see sense, you've got to do better, and they're still not doing it.
The opposition says the apparent stalemate between the government and energy industry could be damaging relationships with countries like Japan and South Korea that could lose access to Australian gas through any government intervention.
You know, this could be a perfect brew for a very significant economic shock in our country. And so the government needs to think very carefully through what it is that they're going to do. But if they had answers, they should have been provided, and the plan should have been rolled out and announced in the budget. It wasn't.
This is not a shortage of supply problem. This is a glut of greed problem that has to be basically short-circuited and common sense prevail.
The government says it wasn't aware of price rise forecasts when it signed an agreement with gas producers in September to boost local supply. And despite the companies complying, prices within gas contracts have still been climbing. The government's advice to Australian manufacturers is to shop around for cheaper energy prices, like mortgage holders maybe for a better mortgage.
And that's, I think, what a lot of manufacturers need to do.
Madeleine King also rebuffed suggestions an East Coast gas reservation would be necessary. A timeline for when price curbs could be implemented has not been offered.
I could give you 5 solutions right now, but that's not the way that you get cooperation.
Joel Phillips, Sky News, Canberra.